So I want to talk to you about what I think is the number one rule of trading. And that rule is control the things that you can control, the things you have some sway over, right? The things that you have absolutely no say, no sway over. Put it out of your mind. Forget about it because it's pointless. It's pointless for you to worry about things that you can't control. I think common sense, you should just realize that. Don't worry about things you can't control. It's pointless to sit there and worry about, for example, whether the stock you're trading, ABC stock, is it going to go up or down tomorrow? Hell, I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody can predict it. Nobody can accurately and reliably and consistently predict the markets. That's never been something people have been able to do. And if you're trading a trading strategy where you have to guess direction right in order to make money, you're trading the wrong strategies, right? You can't control whether a stock is going up or down. So if you're trading things like, if you're one of these day traders that are trying to scalp futures or scalp Forex or whatever, that's a 50-50 coin flip kind of trade. And you have absolutely no say in whether the stock is going up or down. You can't predict it. It's all coin flips. It's all just random. It's all luck, whether you win or lose. And that is a pointless thing to do. It's a pointless activity, honestly, for you to be trading those sorts of strategies. But if you're trading more responsible strategies, for example, some of the option strategies like what I do on this channel, where you can have a 70, 80, 90% chance of winning on the trade, and where there's a little bit of an edge because of things like theta and vega, those are things that you can control. I can control the probabilities on my options trades. I can control whether I'm on the right side of theta or not. I can control whether I'm on the right side of vega or not, right? There's a lot of things with options trading I can control. I can control how far out in time I go as far as the DTE on my trades. I can control so many things with options trading. There's things I have real control over. Things I have no control over. I don't know whether the stock I'm trading is going to go up or down tomorrow, right? I have no sway over that. So I don't even think about that. And I keep repeating this, and I think a lot of people really don't believe me. I don't worry about direction. Picking a direction of a trade is seriously the least important thing you should think about because, again, you have no control over the outcome of the direction anyway. When it comes to options trading, let's go over some of the things that you do have control over. And if you do these things right, you stand a much better chance of being a profitable trader. And if you ignore these things, you're probably not going to be a very successful options trader. So some of the things you can control the underlyings you trade. And specifically, you need to make sure you're trading liquid underlyings, right? You need good liquidity. If you're trading low liquidity, garbage kind of stocks, you're guaranteed to lose money. Don't do that, right? Trade liquid products. You have control over that. If you're an option seller, make sure the underlying has good IV. Make sure it has high IVR. Again, you have control of that. Other things you can control your risk on the trade. You can control your position size. You can control how much buying power usage as far as your total net lick account value. How much buying power in total are you using right now? You have control over which strategies you choose to employ. So whether you're short premium or long premium, whether you're selling options, buying options, whether you're defined risk, whether you're undefined risk, you have a lot of choices, right? There's hundreds of option strategies out there, and you have control over which one you pick based on whether it fits some of the other metrics that you're looking at. You control the delta on entry. So if I sell a short put, if I want to sell the 20 delta short put, I chose that delta, right? That's the risk I was comfortable with, is going 20 deltas out of the money. If you want to go 10 deltas out of the money, that's fine. If you wanted to only go 40 deltas out of the money, that's fine. We all base things on what we want as far as risk versus reward. Again, what I choose is not necessarily what you necessarily have to choose, but the point is you have control over that. I have control over the deltas on my options. I have control over whether I have a target profit in mind or not. I have control over whether I want to use a stop loss or not. There's a lot of things I control. I control the time in the trade. I know when I put on a 60 DTE trade that the most I'm going to be in it typically is 60 DTE, or in my case, I manage at 21 DTE. So I know 60 DTE, 21 DTE, the most I'm going to be in the trade is 39 29 days, right? I controlled that. There's certain mechanics that I abide by, so I can kind of tell you exactly how long I'm going to be in each and every trade that I take. And really, in short, to sum all of this up, the things you can control the entry of a trade and you can control the exit of a trade. What you can't control, you can never control the results of a trade. You have no say over what the result of any trade you make is going to be. Don't worry about it. Don't worry if that trade is a huge winner or a huge loser or something in between, right? Because nothing you did mattered as far as the outcome of the trade. You know, you put on the trades with the right probability of profit and the right IV and all that. You know, if you have a certain set of mechanics that you always stick to, you know, you're going to have a wide range of, you know, winners and losers. But ultimately, you had no say so over which ones were the winners or were the losers. And when you get out of this worrying mindset that so many people have, not just in trading, but also in life, if you quit worrying about the things that just don't matter. And again, in my opinion, it's always pointless to worry about things that you can't affect anyway. If you're worrying about things you have no control over, it's not healthy. It's not healthy mentally. It's not healthy physically, because eventually your mental health will affect your physical health. And a lot of folks, especially with trading, can stress themselves out in a big way. So just make it a rule. Control the things you can control and forget about everything else. Peace, guys.